Hey, top of the day to you is Bernard Ponder, founder of Become Your Own CEO, as well as the team Create Your Own Economy Financing and Marketing Solutions Company. I had to shoot this video real quick to actually just connect with you and let you guys know a little bit about some of the things that we have put together here with our team. The main thing, as you see, even here on the board, Operation Emergency Fund, I host a entrepreneur talk every Sunday over on my entrepreneur page. Definitely come and check it out. But my main purpose in coming to you today is talk about three things, and those three things is our Operation Emergency Fund, the team Create Your Own Economy, as well as profit parties. And one of the main things about the Operation Emergency Fund is simply as, if you think about it, as us as being entrepreneurs, business owners, we all come across the struggle of building the emergency fund. What's an emergency fund, some people may ask. When it comes to building towards options, I feel like when you look at the logo CEO, right? Everybody has a creative skill set, but sometimes we all struggle with executing a financial plan that funds our skills. Myself, I'm actually acting as a marketing accountability partner. That's also a map to entrepreneurs to get from where they are to where they want to be through financial as well as marketing strategies. My purpose this year is to enhance people's lives through personal and business development strategies. So one of the first things is when we're talking about building an emergency fund, there's three types of options that I love to talk about. The first one being a mini emergency account, and it should definitely be funded by a business. A mini emergency account is anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, right? An emergency fund is all of your expenses in your household times 6 months. Again, all the expenses, let's even include your business expenses times 6 months, and that being consistently fed into every single month by a business. The last account I like to work on is a financial freedom account. The financial freedom account meaning you have enough assets, enough business partnerships providing and duplicating income so you'll never have to work for anybody else, i.e. what I like to call the process of becoming your own CEO. So with the Operation Emergency Fund, I actually created a team. As you go through pictures here on our page, there's many years. I think this is coming up on year 4 of educating and sharing information on finances with people all across the world in all different types of venues. But I wanted to actually build and share information with you guys on the Create Your Own Economy team about how you can actually start a business working from home, eliminating all the risks of the traditional style businesses. And I want you to pay very close attention to that, because one of the biggest benefits of starting a home-based business is the overhead cost to actually run the business. As you guys see here, you may see it's like a few bottles of lotion, right? I'm also a massage therapist. So with that though, to run that business, it's at least $200 to run, as far as just in lotion, creams, even probably $300-400 with sheet washing, all of those kind of things, plus the risk of being an injure somebody, all those kind of things. But when you run a home-based business, the Create Your Own Economy team is all about educating people on how they can finance their future lifestyle through running a home-based business. The overhead is very low. One of the biggest things is I have a lot of great partners. And that's one thing that's very huge about growing a business, is that you want to create leverage, meaning you don't have to do all the work. As you guys see on this page, we've shared a lot of different people's testimonies. We actually shared a lot of experts' strategies as well as presentations on how to be able to increase your cash flow, eliminate debt, and definitely build investment streams of income. So the Create Your Own Economy team, we have a slew of experts, and I don't want you guys to just take my word for it. In the button below on the page, Create Your Own Economy Finance, it's a learn more button, and you'll be able to learn more about our financial edge. The team Create Your Own Economy, and a lot of people say, well, when it comes to this team, this business, what do you guys actually do? All we simply do is just share information on how you can do those three things there. What is income shifting? A strategy used to help people increase their cash flow, eliminate debt, and definitely build investment streams of income. But we have a product that's called the Financial Edge, and it has 4 main components. And if you ever came to one of our events, you know what I'm talking about, right? We have the Money Max, the Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max. When you click the link above that says learn more here on our page, you'll learn and see all about it. The tax breaks, the experts that we have working on our behalf, how simple it is to turn in your paperwork for the credit monitoring to increase your credit. The average return on our credit is anywhere from 50 to about 150 points per person average throughout our company, which is really huge. Equity Max is all about eliminating debt. Money Max is all about if you work a job, oh my God, this is the biggest benefit. And this is why I say a home-based business, because without all the risks, of course it costs $100 to get your license, 150 different places to get your LLC license. But if you start a home-based business, by default, you can get the government to pay for it. The average take-home pay is anywhere from $300 to $600 every 2 weeks. Most people get paid every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks on your job. That means the overhead what it costs to actually start the business can be taken care of by what they take out of your taxes. Just a sidebar. We're not supposed to get tax refunds. That money's already yours, right? That means that when I say that, most people work from January to March for the government, for their taxes. And then the rest of the 8 months just to take care of life, dealing with big businesses and all those kind of holidays. We particularly celebrate about 6 out of those 12, right? But anyways, and we also have Wealth Max. We got a huge project going on right now, which I really believe is going to help a lot of people catapult their emergency funds with our Wealth Max. We're talking about land banking. It's a lot of land over on the West Coast that we got a lot of access to, that for those people who are in a position to be able to put $300, $800, $1,200, $1,500 aside every single month, you can get a piece of these different pieces of land. We also do PRAs, private reserve accounts. All of these different things help you build assets you can believe that good generational wealth for your kids, right? So one of the ways that we'll share this information and how we'll be able to help hundreds of people in the first 90 days. I love operating in 90 days, and I believe that it's so important that as an entrepreneur, you move in 90-day increments. 30, 60, 90 days, January, February, March, because people got to get to know, like, and trust what the process is of what you're doing. So when I say that, in this first 90 days, I look to help at least 20 people position themselves on the financial side of cash flow management, and then starting to generate business income so that they can start building that emergency fund. Because humbly, building a strong emergency fund that is funded by your business probably can take you about 6 to 9 months once you get a hold on your taxes, your expenses, and all those kind of things. And to add, we have some great software that actually tracks all of your expenses. If you work a job, you have bills. But when you become a home-based business owner, the home-based business bills now are expenses that you can write off. It's very important that you know that, because you have to be able to write off your expenses. You ever been seeing somebody who got the receipts, right? That they have to put in and then track. That was from 2017. I always pull it out because it's like that's a memory of what I used to do. And now we have software that tracks all of that, and I can just hand it over to my tax professional, and it's easy peasy, right? But I'm super excited. I just had to come in on this beautiful Wednesday. Whenever you see this video, I hope you got some value from this video. But Operation Emergency Fund. It is time for us to fix the problem or challenge in our community of people not having $3,000 to $5,000 in their bank account at all times. The average American doesn't even have $1,000 in their bank account. That's an issue, and we are the only ones who can fix that problem. So again, I hope you got something from this video. If you want a session with me and how we share this business, team, create your own economy. And shout out to the Extra Digit Movement, Power Builders. It's a lot of great, amazing people around us, and I would not be anything without these great leaders, because some of the best leaders in the world are some of the best students in the world. And how we actually share this information is multiple facets. We have flip charts for anybody to be able to learn. If you get started today, you have a full flip chart for you to study, because I definitely encourage people to learn exactly what they're doing before they just get out there in the field. I studied this thing for about 3 to 4 months, y'all, and now I'm about to get on the roll of sharing this information. This is one way to be able to share it, but profit parties is one of our favorite things. And I really like to talk about profit parties because mainly it's very hard to build an investment stream income if you're not producing profits, right? And I have to hit on this point before I let you all go, is that it's very hard to build an investment income without profits, because if you're taking your job check, you got to deal with inflation. You have to deal with taxes. You have to deal with the debt you already have. Not to mention that taxes cause debt. So that's 1/3 plus 1/3 plus the last 1/3 is big businesses. Every single month there's an expense that we all take a piece of our money and put it towards. 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is a whole check. So when we talk cash flow management, where you're supposed to take that cash, buy and build into your asset, which is your skill, that produces you more money, which is your investment income, is very hard if you're not funneling that money through a business that produces you that investment income. But listen, guys, I'm Bernard Ponder. I hope you got something from this video. Again, click the link above and learn more about our financial edge, our 4 maxes: Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, as well as Wealth Max. And schedule an appointment with me, man. I look forward to sharing this information with you very simply. And whenever I do share that information live, my brother Brian Bean goes live and shares what he's able to do in the first 2 months, 6 figures plus, and being able to help many other people do the same thing from home. Guys, from home on a part-time basis. This video probably is less than 10 minutes long. I'm right at 12 minutes. I got to go. But I look forward to connecting with you and building with you. It's time for you to start building for yourself and creating your own economy. I love you. Be blessed. Stay blessed. I'll see you on the next video.